Mother of boy found dead in bloody washing machine learns her fate. Here's the case. Tiffany Thomas, age 38, has been sentenced to 10 years in prison after pleading guilty to injury to a child in connection with the 2022 death of her 7-year-old son, Troy Koehler. Her husband and Troy's adoptive father, Jemaine Thomas, is age 45. He pled guilty to murder, and he was sentenced in July 2025 to 50 years in prison. Here's the crime. And I warn you, this is a bad one, especially the text between these two. On July 28, 2022, deputies with the Harris County Sheriff's Office responded to reports of a missing child at the couple's home located at the 4400 block of Rosegate Drive in Spring, Texas. After a search using drones and dogs, Troy's body was discovered inside of a top-loading washing machine in the garage, and it was surrounded by blood. It gets worse. Deputies reported that Troy's arms and legs were warm, but his torso was cold. He had blood around his nose, a bump on his forehead, bruises on his legs, and damp clothing. There was also a strong smell of urine. According to the affidavit in this case, Troy's pants, and this is a direct quote from the affidavit, his pants were pulled down to his knees, exposing his underwear and the presence of bruises on his upper legs, end quote. Authorities also believe that the washing machine was not turned on while the boy was inside, given the presence of urine and blood at the base of the washing machine. Thank God. I don't know. I mean, was the poor baby beat to the point of peeing on himself or what, y'all? What do y'all think? Good night. Now, a forensic examiner later determined that Troy died from asphyxiation, possible drowning, and here's a quote, both remote and new blunt force trauma that was indicative of inflicted trauma, end quote. That, coupled with the sheriff's preliminary investigation, indicated that Troy's death was by homicide. Now let's talk about the parents' behavior and possible motive. This is those text messages between them. Those text messages revealed a deep contempt for Troy. Now again, all of these are alleged to have happened, but you know why I have to say that. Tiffany allegedly texted that Troy, and this is a quote, told her the truth about eating her oatmeal cream pies only because she threatened to put him in the stove and turn it on, end quote. Let that sink in. Jemaine allegedly wrote to Tiffany about punishing Troy for eating Jermaine's donut sticks, saying, quote, I'm going to end up kill him. I guess he meant to put killing, I'm not sure. You're going to come home and he going to be hanging from the effing tree. And he did use the F-bomb. I'm just not going to use it here. End quote. On July 7th, 2022, Tiffany allegedly texted, F, and she did use the F-bomb. This is quote, F that. I'm for not doing SHIT for his birthday. I'm so sick of this boy. I don't want him in this house no more. 3 days before Troy's body was found on July 25th, 2022, Tiffany allegedly texted, and this is a quote, this boy got life effed up. She used the F-bomb. Why I come out the restroom from taking my shower and his funky ASS is in the living room watching TV, end quote. Ma'am, where was the child supposed to be? Y'all tell me that. Somebody tell me that. Now, on the night that Troy died, Jemaine allegedly texted Tiffany about 1 a.m. in the morning saying the boy was gone and the front door was open. Yeah, okay. Now, Troy would have been a 5th grader this year, and his 1st grade teacher, Cheryl Reed, she gave a victim impact statement in court, and this is a direct quote from her statement. Quote, now we will never know what he could have become. His future, his dreams, his life were stolen by someone who was supposed to love, protect, and nurture him, end quote. Questions. Was 10 years enough for the mother? Was 50 years enough for the adopted father? Please leave comments and let me know what you all think. I know that no punishment to either parent would bring Troy back, but well, hell, I got nothing. Now, this is a story where we got to hear the crime and then we learned the sentences of those convicted. But I got to tell you, this one, it really messed me up. And to little man Troy, rest in peace. And Tiffany and Jemaine, you know exactly what you can do. I'm going to leave it at that. No reminders today, y'all, because again, that story, that was enough, don't you think? Now, if you like this video or if you learned anything, please hit all 4 of the buttons on the right side on TikTok. And on YouTube, if you're watching it there, please like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. All of that helps me out immensely, and I appreciate you doing so. And I also thank you in advance. And as always, thank you for watching, and have a great day.